Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahweh Shai, Bahasham, Rucha Kodash. Double honors to the elders and the apostles of Great Millstone, and peace and blessings to the elect. And today we're going to go into the book of Leviticus, the 6th chapter. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, If a soul sin and commit a trespass against the Lord Yahweh, and lie unto his neighbor in that which was delivered him to keep. So whether it's a deposit or it's something that is like for you to, for safekeeping or whatever the case is, it was entrusted in you to keep, and you lie concerning it, or in fellowship, or in a thing taken away by violence. So you steal something, right? Or have deceived his neighbor. You lie and you cheat them, or fraud, you do some fraudulent activity. Or have found that which was lost and lieth concerning it. You found your neighbor's ass or ox or whatever. You kept it for yourself and then lied and said, nope, I didn't see where it went. And sweareth falsely, and then you testify falsely. In any of these that a man doeth, sinning therein, then it shall be, because he hath sinned and is guilty, that he shall restore that which he took violently away. So anything that you stole, or that which he hath deceitfully gotten, or that which was delivered him to keep, or the thing lost which he found. You're going to have to deliver that back, restore it, or that which he has sworn, or all that about which he has sworn falsely. So you did something at the expense of somebody, you testified and lied. Any of those, you're going to restore. He shall even restore it in the principal, meaning in the full amount, and shall add the fifth part more thereto, plus an additional 20%, and give it unto him to whom it appertaineth, unto the one who it belongs to, in the day of his trespass offering. So the day when you come to bring your trespass offering, you're going to restore all this onto that person, plus that 20%. Because if not, you're not getting that atonement done for you. And he shall bring his trespass offering unto the Lord Yahweh, a ram without blemish out of the flock, with thy estimation, once again, the estimation or the value that the priest would determine for a trespass offering onto the priest, or the elders, right, or the judges. And the priest shall make an atonement for him before the Lord Yahweh, and it shall be forgiven him for anything of all that he hath done in trespassing therein. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Command Aaron and his sons, saying, This is the law of the burnt offering. It is the burnt offering because of the burning upon the altar all night until the morning, and the fire of the altar shall be burning in it. So it's considered a burnt offering because you would leave it burning all night, but you must make sure. This is basically on the side of the priests, how they are to handle the different types of offerings. And concerning the burnt offering, they're to have it burn, as it says, all unto the morning, but you're also to keep the fire of the altar continuously burning. And the priest shall put on his linen garment, and his linen breeches shall he put upon his flesh, and take up, and as we went into, the breeches being the underwear, right, the what you wear under your garment, and take up the ashes which the fire hath consumed with the burnt offering on the altar, right? So you got to get all that, the burnt ash and all those things. Burnt ash, that's crazy. Clear out all the ashes. And he shall put them beside the altar. And he shall put off his garment. So there's the linen garment they got to wear to go and clear the ashes and put it in the ashtray or pan, put it to the side, change their garments and put on other garments, and carry forth the ashes without the camp onto a clean place to go and dispose of it, or to, throw it out. So even to do that, they had to change their garment when doing that. And the fire upon the altar shall be burning in it. It shall not be put out. And the priest shall burn wood on it every morning, and lay the burnt offering in order upon it. This is why you would have the wood on the altar as well, right? To keep the fire burning. And he shall burn thereon the fat of the peace offerings. The fire shall shall ever be burning upon the altar, it shall never go out. And this is the law of the meat offering. So now concerning the meat offering or the gift offering or the grain offering, the sons of Aaron shall offer it before the Lord before the altar. And he shall take of it his handful of the flour of the meat offering and of the oil thereof, and all the frankincense which is upon the meat offering, and shall burn it upon the altar for a sweet savor, even the memorial of it. So the memorial being the handful that he would take for the Lord, unto the Lord. And the remainder thereof shall Aaron and his sons eat. Right after the memorial, the portion that belongs to the Lord is sacrificed or offered to the Lord. The rest will be for Aaron and his sons. With unleavened bread shall it be eaten in the holy place. Right. So, if they were to bake it or make it, it would be unleavened. They cannot add leaven to it. And they would eat it in the holy place, which is in here. In the court of the tabernacle of the congregation, they shall eat it. So it's offered in that court, so you'll eat it in there. This isn't like, all right, I'm gonna take this out back to my tent, and no. It shall not be baken with leaven, because remember, it's flour, right? It's flour and oil and so on. So when you bake it, it has to be unleavened. You're not supposed to add leaven to it and then bake it. I have given it unto them for their portion of my offerings made by fire. That's crazy, right? The Lord shared his portion with Aaron and his sons. It is most holy, as is the sin offering and as the trespass offering. So it's a holy portion. That's why it has to be eaten in the confines of the court. All the males among the children of Aaron shall eat of it. So they're able to eat of it. Okay, those of the children of Aaron. It shall be a statute forever in your generations concerning the offerings of the Lord Yahweh made by fire. Everyone that toucheth them shall be holy. Okay, in the sense that because it is holy, it will make you holy, but only those that were clean, quote unquote, were allowed to eat it, all right, or to have it. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, This is the offering of Aaron and of his sons, which they shall offer unto the Lord Yahweh in the day when he is anointed. So remember, Aaron was anointed to be the priest. In his case, he would be like the high priest, right? But then that cycle would continue for those after him. So anybody else that would be anointed as high priest, this is the offering in which they would offer, right? As part of that anointing ritual, you could say. So it says the 10th part of an ephah of fine flour for a meat offering perpetual, so continually, half of it in the morning and half thereof at night. Okay, so you would spread that out throughout the day, right? And you would offer it. So you would, as it says here, you would offer the first half in the morning and then the first half at night. In a pan it shall be made with oil. So this is how you would prepare it. And when it is baken, thou shalt bring it in. And the bacon pieces, remember, unleavened, of the meat offering shalt thou offer for a sweet savor unto the Lord. So you're going to take the flour, you're going to add oil to it, and then you're going to bake it unleavened, and then you're going to offer it unto the Lord. And the priest of his sons that is anointed in his stead shall offer it. See, so the next one to be anointed as priest in Aaron's stead, they're going to come and bring the same offering as well. It is a statute forever unto the Lord. It shall be wholly burnt. So it'll be completely burnt. For every meat offering for the priest shall be wholly burnt. It shall not be eaten. Okay, that's the offering that they would offer for their anointing. It has to be completely burnt. And the Lord Yahweh spake unto Moses, saying, Speak unto Aaron and to his sons, saying, This is the law of the sin offering. In the place where the burnt offering is killed, shall the sin offering be killed before the Lord Yahweh. It is most holy. The priest that offereth it for sin shall eat it. In the holy place shall it be eaten, in the court of the tabernacle of the congregation. So, now, the difference here is there is a type of sin offering that is not to be eaten. right? That's the one where either the priest sins or the congregation sins. And with that one, you would actually take the blood of that animal into the holy place and sprinkle it before the veil where the Ark of the Covenant is 7 times, right? For that, you have to take the actual body and the other parts outside of the fat and so on and so forth that is burnt to the Lord. You got to take the body of the animal and go and burn it right outside in a clean place, like where they dispose of the ashes. However, concerning the sin offerings that are not for a priest or the congregation, that is the one that is referring to here, that the priest would eat of it. Okay. So it says here, the priest that offereth it for sin shall eat it. So the one who performs the actual offering of it on behalf of whoever brings it, it would go to them, right? That portion would belong to them, and they would eat it. In the holy place shall it be eaten. So once again, you're not going to take this out of the confines of the of the court, right, of that area, and take it back to your tent as a, leftovers for tomorrow. No. In the court of the tabernacle of the congregation, whatsoever shall touch the flesh thereof shall be holy. And when there is sprinkled of the blood thereof upon any garment, thou shalt wash that whereon it was sprinkled in the holy place. So if any of your attire or garment, the some of the blood of this sacrifice gets on it, it has to be washed, but it has to be washed in the holy place, right? But the earthen vessel wherein it is sodden shall be broken. So if you cook this meat of this sacrifice in a clay vessel or an earthen vessel, you got to break it, because now it's unclean, it's unusable. But if you cook it, right, and if it be sodden in a brazen pot, it shall be both scoured and rinsed in water. So you got to, like completely scrape/polish it out and then clean it or rinse it thoroughly in water. All the males among the priests shall eat thereof, it is most holy. And no sin offering whereof any of the blood is brought into the tabernacle of the congregation to reconcile withal in the holy place shall be eaten. And that's what I described above. So that is the sin offering offered by the priest for his transgression, or when the congregation sins. Those are the sin offerings where you would bring the blood into the tabernacle to reconcile without the holy place, right? Or with all the holy place, by sprinkling it 7 times before that veil. With that, you're not supposed to eat it. It shall be burnt in the fire. And that brings us to the end of the book of Leviticus, the 6th chapter. Lord willing, thou is edifying to the elect. In closing, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Recha Kodash. And until next time, Shalom.